Welcome back to the channel. I wanted to quickly talk about Minnesota Timberwolves shooting guard Anthony Edwards. To me, he's the best two guard in the NBA. It's debatable between him and Devin Booker, but yeah, I've always been a fan of Anthony Edwards' game, and I just like how he gets better and better every single season, especially in terms of shooting the three ball. As you can see, if you look at his rookie year, he was a respectable 3 point shooter, hitting 2 out of 7 3 point attempts a game, which is a 33% rate. And it just increases every single year since his rookie year in the NBA. So he's shooting 33%, 35% his second year, third year, 36.9. Uh, the other year, 35.7. Last season, 39.5. And this season, he's currently shooting exactly 40.2% from three, And he's already hit, 155 threes this year. And last year, dude hit 323 pointers. I believe he led the league in 3 pointers, total 3 pointers made last year, if I'm not mistaken. Or he was at least top two, top three. Right now, if you look at the stats, yeah, this dude is he's up there. He's up there right now in points per game. He's third in points per game, averaging 29.3 points. He's shooting a respectable field goal percentage overall, 49% from the field, which is really good for a two guard. And if you look at the amount of outside shots that he takes compared to from what he did in his first couple years in the NBA, that's just like, this dude is becoming a more efficient scorer. He still shoots the mid range. He's a physical finisher at the rim. We all seen the many posters and that he's gotten, right? All the people he dunked on, the way he absorbs the contact when going up for, a layup or a dunk. The dude is strong, yo. 6'4", 225 pounds. Yeah, he's one of the best two guards. I think he's the best two guard in the NBA. And he was cooking yesterday. He won the All-Star Game MVP. And he is the second Minnesota Timberwolf to win the MVP. And he's the first one since Kevin Garnett in 2003 to win the All-Star Game MVP award. So that's dope. Yeah, he was cooking yesterday. 32 points, 8 boards in 26 minutes. Let's take a look at some clips. Again, the man's shot gets better every year. Look at that three ball. Smooth jumper. Smooth release. He love that three ball, man. Nice save by Maxey. You feel me? He did his thing. Can't show too many clips because, YouTube be tripping. But yeah, I more so wanted to talk about this. So, yeah, Anthony Edwards, as you can see, this is him and forward for the Atlanta Hawks, Jalen Johnson, together shooting around during the warm-ups, right before the game started, before the All-Star game was about to start, right? And there's just a lot of talk about him hypothetically joining the Atlanta Hawks. So we all know Anthony Edwards is an Atlanta native, born and raised in ATL. You feel me? And there's just speculation that he's one day gonna go to that franchise and play for his hometown team. And why not? They have a good core. Jalen Johnson, he's up there in triple doubles. The guy's a Swiss Army knife type of player. The dude can do anything. You feel me? The dude can do anything. I think him and Jalen Johnson would be a true dynamic duo. As you can see, man, Jalen Johnson, he just puts up strong scoring, rebounding, and just passing numbers. Super versatile, positionalist, forward. He initiates the offense, grab boards. He can even shoot, and he can even defend multiple players. He's about 6'8", 6'9". Yeah, he's a problem. He's a true problem, yo. And I'm glad he made the All-Star team because he's low-key underrated, especially for people who don't really watch the games like that. But I'm telling you, this dude is a problem. But yeah, he's second in triple doubles this season. Yeah, he's had 10 triple doubles this year so far. He's first place is obviously Nikola Jokic, the best player in the league. He's had 20 triple doubles. But yeah, Jalen Johnson, man, super versatile player, and just pairing him with Edwards, yo, would just be just a great offensive explosion for that team, and surrounding them with shooters to maximize spacing. Uh, and they both are two-way players, and is also a really good defender. You feel me? He's not just a scorer, right? But what made me wanted to go more into this was when I saw Anthony Edwards do this in the All Star introductory. You see him pointing on his hat, right, to the Atlanta Braves logo. He's wearing the Atlanta Braves baseball cap. So, hey, pointing at the Atlanta Braves logo in his All Star introductory, that's kind of crazy. I don't know. I know I could be speculating, right? I know I could be speculating. But listen to this. So, Anthony Edwards was talking to Jalen Johnson pretty much after the All-Star game is over. And listen to what the audio picked up. Look at that. Let's just listen. He said, I can't wait to come home. He said, y'all got so many wings. Kuminga nice too. Referring to Jonathan Kuminga, who just got traded there from Golden State for Porzingis, right? That's crazy. That is insane, yo. Yo, if this happens, bro, it will be good for the league. But I ain't gonna lie, I do like Anthony with Minnesota. I do like this Minnesota Timberwolves roster, especially where they are right now. The Atlanta Hawks, I don't think they're making the playoffs. They're 10th seed in the East. And I know the season's still ongoing, of course. But just compared to the other top teams like Detroit, Boston, New York, Cleveland, Toronto, Philly, Orlando, I think Charlotte's better than them. I don't feel like they have it yet. But they do still have some good pieces on their team. Like Alexander Walker. Yo, that dude, he has gotten much better as well. At first, I feel like Alexander Walker was just more so of a defensive player. But yo, since he's been traded to the Hawks, man, he's just a much better player. He's a combo guard. He can play, shooting guard, small forward, and kind of the point guard position as well. You feel me? He's a 1.3. That's what I would call him. He brings like a scoring punch. He can shoot the three ball. His three balls have gotten better as well. Alexander Walker. You feel me? But yeah, he's shooting the three ball at a really good percentage, man. At a 37% rate, hitting 3 out of 8. You feel me? So he's just getting better offensively. And they got, again, Jonathan Kuminga. The dude is a downhill, strong finisher at the basket type of player. Can shoot the midi. He definitely needs to work on having a more consistent three ball. They got Muhammad Guy, tall, versatile four. He can play at the wing. He can play at the four. Again, basketballs, especially in the NBA right now, is positionalist. So yeah, he's just gonna offer athleticism, defensive versatility, and just another piece that Anthony Edwards could, space or play off of. You feel me? They got Gabe Vincent now, who can shoot the three ball. you feel me? I know he ain't like especially when his shots is on. I'm telling you, Gabe Vincent, he's a good shooter. I like their center. I like their second, Onyeka Okongwu. Bro, tough big man. You feel me? Can finish well at the basket, can rebound. Yeah. Strong pick and roll partner. He would be a strong pick and roll dude for them. But yeah, dude, I really, really like this team. Corey Crispus, a reliable perimeter shooter. Yeah, this team got some pieces. He wasn't lying. They do got some good wings. And then, of course, Jalen Johnson, who's the best player on the team right now. And athletic, do everything two-way triple double threat. But yeah, this team got some pieces. They do got a lot of good wings. And Anthony Edwards coming there would really just make them, I feel like, a top 3 team in the Eastern Conference. You tell me you give them a player of Anthony's caliber, a guy who's scoring anywhere in the high 20s, low 30s every night on efficient shooting. You feel me? Like, and gives them more spacing with his 3-point shooting ability and his overall elite 3-level scoring threat that he is, bro. This Hawks team will be so much better. But it's kind of weird how it is now because Anthony Edwards, he signed like a big contract not too long ago. You feel me? So obviously if the Atlanta Hawks want him now, they're going to have to give up like a lot of pieces for real, if anything, because I believe his contract is up until the 2028-29 season. So we'll see. We will see, man. We will see. But I would like to see this one day. It would be kind of dope. Even if we can probably get it, within the next 2 seasons. But again, I do like him right now with Minnesota. They are doing well. Right now, they are a 6th seed in the West currently, and I feel like they're much better than that. They're a much better team. You got Naz Reid, stretch 4. Rudy Gobert, one of the best rim protectors in the league. Julius Randle, just a good shooting face-up forward. Man, they got a good team. They got a really good squad with them. And I like the way they play as a team. They have really good chemistry if you watch the Timberwolves play. But, yeah, that was just interesting to me. Seeing what he said to Jalen Johnson, telling them, like, hey, y'all got a lot of wings. I can't wait to come home. Like, yeah, y'all NBA players better be careful, man. Because the audio, hey, we sneaky now. These little, like, reporters that are on the court, they're picking up everything y'all say. So, y'all got to be careful. I know sometimes they try to cover their mouth when they're talking. So, we can't, like, read their lips and all of that stuff. But, yo, their audio is picking up everything. So, y'all got to be careful. And just looking at the chemistry between him and Jalen Johnson yesterday was kind of dope, man. They was always, like, next to each other and all that shit. Like, hey, look at that. Look at them in the shoot-around. And these all-star warm-ups are freaking tough. These joints are fire. They got to sell them. But, yeah, they were shooting around together during warm-ups. And look at Jalen Johnson talking about his alley-oop to Ant. He said we was talking about it before the game. Yeah, we planned it. Man, the chemistry's already there.
I saw you had that lob to him. Just what did you see on that play?
We was talking about it before the game. We was going.
You planned it?
Yeah, we planned it. So we glad we executed it.
What would be a highlight for you?
What would be the highlight?
For you?
I think the whole weekend. I know that's.
I saw you had that lob.
Hey, man. You see that? That chemistry is there. Hey, he pointing at the hat. He pointing at the Atlanta Braves logo. I'm telling you. It could happen. This could be real. But, hey, shout out to Anthony Edwards. Number 1 pick in the 2020 draft, and he's been doing it. He's been doing great ever since he's been in the NBA. Already 10,000 plus career points, has a gold medal, MVP. Just a really good player. Has an All-Star Game MVP award now to his resume. That's kind of cool. That's cool. But yeah, man, he's just putting up good numbers. He's up there in 3-point totals made this year. Right now he's 10th. 3-pointers made. Just wanted to show some more Anthony Edwards stats before we get up out of here. But in 3-pointers made per game, he's 8th. So yeah, and then he's 3rd in scoring in points per game this year. He's playing good basketball. So yeah, shout out to Anthony Edwards, man. We'll see what happens in his career. I think the Minnesota Timberwolves are a sleeper team in the playoffs. We all remember when they made the Western Conference, finals that last season. But hey, this dude is a tough player, and whoever team he's on is going to greatly benefit from having arguably the best 2 guard in the NBA. But yeah, I really want to talk about that this subject real quickly because I thought it would be interesting. But you guys tell me your thoughts and opinions on this in the comment section below. Would you like to see Ant on the Atlanta Hawks team? How well do you think he would pair with Jalen Johnson? I think it would be a real dynamic 1-2 punch. But hey, tell me what you think is going to happen this year with the Timberwolves overall. Because again, they are my dark horse team or like a sleeper team in the West. And yeah, just your thoughts and opinions overall. Like, comment, subscribe. Until next time.